What's up, everyone? It's Kendra from LexTech, and today we're diving deep into the world of cybersecurity, debunking some of the most common myths that could be leaving you vulnerable. We're talking about those things you hear all the time, like Macs can't get viruses or I'm too small to be a target. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. Before we jump in, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We're dropping new videos every week to help you navigate the ever-evolving landscape of tech, robotics, AI, and cybersecurity. All right, let's get started with those myths, because knowing the facts could be the difference between staying safe online and falling victim to a cyber attack. Myth number 1, I'm not a target for cyber criminals. So you think you're not important enough for hackers to care about? Think again. This is a common misconception that many people have. They believe that only large corporations or wealthy individuals are at risk, but the reality is far different. Cyber criminals don't discriminate. They don't care about your social status, your job, or how much money you have in your bank account. What they care about is access and opportunity. They're not handpicking their victims based on some elaborate criteria. Instead, they rely on automated systems to do the dirty work for them. These systems are designed to scan the internet for any vulnerabilities, no matter how small. In reality, they're using automated tools that scan the internet for any and every vulnerability they can find. These tools are relentless, working around the clock to find weak points in your digital defenses. It's like casting a wide net. They're hoping to catch as many unsuspecting users as possible. Think of it as a numbers game. The more people they target, the higher their chances of success. Your computer, your phone, your smart devices, they're all potential targets. Anything that connects to the internet can be a gateway for cyber criminals to exploit. It doesn't matter if you're a CEO, a student, or just someone who likes to browse the web, you have something valuable to these attackers: your data. And it's not just about stealing money. Your data can be used in a variety of malicious ways. Your personal information, your financial details, your online activity, it's all valuable currency in the cybercriminal underworld. They can sell your data on the dark web, use it to commit identity theft, or even blackmail you. So don't fall into the trap of thinking you're too small to be a target. Everyone is at risk, and the best defense is to stay informed and vigilant. Regularly update your software, use strong passwords, and be cautious about the information you share online. Remember, in the digital age, everyone is a potential target. Myth number 2, antivirus software alone is enough to protect me. Okay, let's talk about antivirus software. Yes, it's important. It's like locking your front door. It's a basic security measure everyone should have in place. But here's the thing. Just like a determined thief can find ways to bypass a lock, cybercriminals are constantly developing new and sophisticated ways to get around antivirus software. Think of it like this. Antivirus is like having a strong defense, but you wouldn't rely on defense alone to win a game, right? You need a multi-layered approach, a whole cybersecurity strategy. That means having strong passwords, keeping your software up to date, being cautious about suspicious emails and links, and backing up your data. It's about creating multiple layers of protection so that if one fails, you have others in place to catch you. Myth number 3, Macs are immune to viruses and malware. Macs are immune to viruses and malware. For years, Mac users have enjoyed a sense of security, often boasting about their supposed immunity to viruses and malware. And while it's true that Macs have historically been less targeted than Windows PCs, that doesn't mean they're invincible. Remember what we said earlier about cybercriminals casting a wide net? Well, as Macs have gained popularity, they've become more attractive targets. Think about it. More users means more potential victims, and cybercriminals are all about maximizing their profits. So no, Macs are not immune to cyber attacks. They're just as vulnerable to viruses, malware, and other threats as any other operating system. Don't let your guard down just because you're using a Mac. The same cybersecurity principles apply across the board. Myth number 4. Only large companies need to worry about cybersecurity. Only large companies need to worry about cybersecurity. This myth is particularly dangerous because it lulls small businesses into a false sense of security. Many small business owners believe that cybercriminals only target large corporations with vast amounts of data and resources. However, this couldn't be further from the truth. The reality is, small businesses are often more vulnerable to cyber attacks than their larger counterparts. Why? Because they are perceived as low-hanging fruit by cybercriminals. Well, for starters, they often lack the resources to invest in robust cybersecurity measures. This means outdated technology, insufficient security protocols, and a general lack of awareness about the latest threats. They might not have dedicated IT teams or the budget for sophisticated security software. Instead, they rely on basic, often inadequate security measures that can easily be bypassed by even moderately skilled hackers. But here's the other thing. Cybercriminals know this. They are well aware that small businesses often don't have the same level of protection as larger companies. They see small businesses as easy targets, assuming they'll be less likely to have strong defenses in place. This makes small businesses a prime target for various types of cyber attacks, including phishing, ransomware, and data breaches. And the impact of a cyber attack on a small business can be devastating. Unlike large corporations that can absorb the financial hit, small businesses often operate on thin margins. It can lead to financial losses, data breaches, reputational damage, and even closure. A single cyber attack can wipe out years of hard work and dedication, leaving the business owner and employees in a precarious situation. So if you're a small business owner, don't make the mistake of thinking you're off the hook when it comes to cybersecurity. Take proactive steps to protect your business. Invest in reliable security software, educate your employees about the risks, and stay updated on the latest cybersecurity trends. Remember, in the digital age, no business is too small to be targeted. By taking these precautions, you can significantly reduce the risk of a cyber attack and ensure the longevity and success of your business. Cybersecurity is not just a concern for large corporations. It's a critical aspect of running any business in today's interconnected world. So, debunk the myth and take action now. Your business's future depends on it. Myth number 5. Cybersecurity is purely an IT issue. This last myth is a big one, and it's something I'm really passionate about. Many people believe that cybersecurity is solely the responsibility of the IT department. They think that as long as the IT team is doing their job, everything will be secure. But this couldn't be further from the truth. Cybersecurity is not just an IT issue. It's everyone's responsibility. Every single person in an organization, from the CEO to the newest intern, has a role to play in keeping the company safe from cyber threats. Think of it like this. Imagine a castle with the strongest walls and the bravest knights, but someone leaves the gate wide open. The castle's defenses are rendered useless if there's an easy way in. This is a perfect analogy for cybersecurity. It doesn't matter how strong your defenses are if there's an easy way in. If employees are not vigilant and aware of potential threats, they can inadvertently create vulnerabilities that cybercriminals can exploit. The same goes for cybersecurity. You can have the best security software and the most skilled IT professionals, but if your employees aren't trained on cybersecurity best practices, you're still vulnerable. It's like having a state-of-the-art alarm system but forgetting to lock the front door. Training and awareness are crucial. Employees need to understand the importance of cybersecurity and how their actions can impact the organization's security. Regular training sessions, workshops, and updates on the latest threats can help keep everyone informed and vigilant. Every single person in an organization plays a role in maintaining cybersecurity. It's about creating a culture where security is a priority for everyone, not just the IT department. This means encouraging open communication about potential threats and making it easy for employees to report suspicious activity. It's about creating a culture of security awareness, where everyone understands the importance of strong passwords, recognizes phishing attempts, and knows how to report suspicious activity. This culture should be reinforced through regular training and by making cybersecurity a part of the organization's core values. Cybersecurity is a team effort, and it starts with education and awareness at every level. By working together and staying informed, we can create a strong defense against cyber threats and ensure the safety and security of our organization. Remember, cybersecurity is not just an IT issue, it's everyone's responsibility. So there you have it, 5 common cybersecurity myths debunked. The key takeaway here is that cybersecurity is an ongoing process, not a one-time fix. It's about staying informed, being proactive, and adopting a vigilant mindset. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to LexTech for more tech tips and insights. And let me know in the comments which of these myths surprised you the most. Are there any other cybersecurity topics you'd like me to cover in future videos? Until next time, I'm Kendra from LexTech. Stay safe online.